Thanks, Claire. I'm not going to move around as much as everyone else, so you're going to have to deal with that. And I'm probably going to read a lot off this because I'm terrible for remembering things. So, yeah, my name is Noel Joyce. That's that bit out of the way. I'm a product designer and a wheelchair user. My military career was cut short by a cycling accident, which has left me in this wheelchair. But I think I only started to live to my fullest potential as a result of my disability. I don't know why, but after I had my accident, there was no what do I do now feeling. There was no my life is over moment. I knew life had to go on, and that's what happened. It did. My family and friends' support at this point in my life was instrumental in my transition. I say transition instead of recovery because I was transitioning to a new way of life, not recovering from an illness. While I was in hospital, I seen people struggle with different levels of disability. Simple things like putting on a pair of shoes or reaching for something on the ground now became mammoth tasks. Things I'd been able to do in the speed of my thought now required planned, calculated approach. Independence is hard won, and it's not unconditional. When I got back home from 5 months of rehabilitation, I also seen able-bodied people struggle with everyday problems, much more simple than those experienced by people with disabilities. There are many problems out there that disable even the most able-bodied people. I had the unique perspective of having experienced my life for 26 years able-bodied, and ever since my accident, experiencing life being confined to a wheelchair. At this point, I knew I had found my true north. Observation of problems and finding product design as a direction for a career sparked a passion that burns brighter in me every day. Disability brought me to my career in product design. I received a degree in product design from IT Carlow in 2010, and while in third year of college, started a Design Up collaborative with a group of like-minded designers. As a group of recent graduates or impending graduates from college, we knew there was going to be difficulty achieving the same opportunities that would have been there during the boom. So we started this collaborative to enable ourselves. Our ethos was to utilise design as a way to develop new products and experiences that make positive difference to people and businesses. Doing this would not just benefit the consumers of those products or experiences, but also offered us a way to create new business opportunities and jobs for others and ourselves. But what is design? What we have come to associate design with is expensive designer goods, when in fact design is all around us in one form or another. Everything we touch has had a designer's input. The best design disappears and delivers an experience rather than being immediately apparent entity or object. As you can imagine, the importance of design is a hard sell when it's so pervasive that it's a given or taken for granted. It no longer seems like the object or entity producing the experience is important because it disappears as a result of the experience. Take your smartphone, for example. That object in your hand or in your pocket that had a huge team of designers working on it for who knows how long. It simply disappears when you're gazing into its screen, enjoying the experience of playing your favorite game, checking your emails, or checking social network updates. The same applies to every object or experience you own or interact with. Your car, a website, packaging on a product you bought, the handle on the door, a bottle of washing up liquid. I could go on and on about all these products and experiences. How you use them has at one point been carefully considered by a designer. In fact, design is probably more noticeable when it delivers a bad experience. As far as business is concerned, we as a group in Design Hub had to convince others of the relevance of design. Our only choice was to utilise design to start businesses and show by example. To this end, we have developed a product that allows people to garden in confined spaces at a height they desire. This was a result of my own needs. The product, however, is useful for everyone who gardens, making it an experience everyone can have. We've developed a stylus pen for iPads, which was a result of our own frustrations with the experience other styluses delivered. This product alone has created a business that employs 4 people. We've developed products that mark milestones in a child's life, although not the obvious ones. We carry out work on behalf of clients, utilising the knowledge from starting these businesses. And what we have learned from this is that there is an endless amount of opportunity out there. There's a never-ending supply of potential problems that are waiting to be solved, creating experiences that make a difference to people's lives. We learn from each other and augment our own capabilities with each other to weave a mesh that captures ideas to develop. This can be perpetual. Think about a problem you've solved. We all do it. Maybe it's a way to get the last bit of toothpaste out of a tube. Maybe it's stubbing your toe on the end of a bed. Maybe it's something much more complex. The thing is, we solve a number of these problems every day without a second thought. Because as intelligent beings, apparently, we solve it for ourselves in that instance and move on. If the same problem occurs again, we more than likely repeat the process of how we solved it the first time. Imagine your neighbour has the same problem, and his neighbour, and his neighbour. Imagine if your fix has the potential to make a difference to them too. Imagine this solution could be a new product or experience. Apply this train of thought to the fact that as we evolve and as lifestyles change, different new problems occur as a result, which require new solutions. I'm not saying that every problem will yield a great solution. What I do see, though, is a constant cycle that has developed as an experience evolution in line with our own human evolution. We can tap into this to develop new products and experiences that make a positive difference to people. What if we were to create a bigger entity that encompassed the capabilities to bring the creative skills of design together with problems that are out there to be solved? Augment this knowledge of people with the knowledge of people in business looking for a new challenge. What if we instill the courage to do this without worry of failure, and then aggregate what was learned from these ideas, whether they fail or not? What if we use this to make the process more efficient? Learn quicker, become leaner, fail fast and often to reach a successful conclusion. What if we use this cycle to develop new businesses that not only create new products and experiences that make a positive difference to people's lives, but also create sustainable jobs and develop our economy? What if the big idea could be anybody's idea? Thank you.